Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I thought it would be fun to do a different kind of video today. I'm going to do a get to know me tag kind of video, but I also figured I can talk to you a little bit more about my culture and the celebration of Persian New Year, which is actually this weekend. But before we get started, make sure to subscribe to my channel because it would really help me grow, and also give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. But let's get into getting to know me, shall we? Okay, so I found a list of 20 questions online for this Get to Know Me tag, and I have them on my laptop right here, so let's get started. The first question is, what is your full name? So my full name with the correct pronunciation is Yasmin Khani. I go by Yasmin because it's easier for people to remember and also pronounce. And a little fun fact, I don't have a middle name, and it's actually not that common in our culture. So yeah. The second question is, where did you grow up? I grew up in Tehran, which is the capital of Iran. Question number 3, where do you currently live? I actually live in Los Angeles, California now. Question number 4, are you a dog or a cat person? Okay, so I kind of don't like this question because I love both dogs and cats, but if I really had to pick, I guess I would say I'm a cat person. I have a cat and I love her, so yeah. Question number 5, what is your favorite drink? So I don't know if this question is regarding alcoholic or non-alcoholic drinks, but my favorite drink is a red blend wine that is aged in whiskey or bourbon barrels, but I also like to occasionally just sip on some really good bourbon. Moving on, what is your favorite way or hobby to pass time? Okay, well this is easy because you guys know I love DIYing, decorating, and organizing, and that's why I started my channel, so I can do something that I enjoy and also see where it goes. On a side note, I also really enjoy making puzzles. I've made too many already, but this summer while we were in lockdown, I actually made a 5,000 piece puzzle, which is the biggest one I've ever made, and it's actually this one right here. I'll pop a picture for you guys. It's pretty big, so it doesn't fit in the frame. So yeah. Question number 7, are you a good cook? No, I am not. I definitely don't have the patience to cook. I don't know why. I just get easily distracted and then things just end up burning and stuff. But Steven is a great cook. He makes delicious food, so I just get to eat and enjoy. Okay, question number 8 is favorite shows on Netflix. So I don't know if this question is like current favorite shows on Netflix or all-time favorite. But regardless, my all-time favorite show on Netflix is Breaking Bad. It's also my favorite show in general. I actually don't have any new shows that I'm watching on Netflix. I haven't been watching Netflix a lot lately, so if you guys have any recommendations, feel free to leave them in the comments for me, and I'll make sure to check them out. Moving on to question number 9, tea or coffee? Okay, so this is also hard to answer because in Persian culture, black tea is really popular. We drink a lot of black tea throughout the day. But if I have to pick between tea and coffee now, I would definitely say coffee, and I have to have 3 cups of coffee in the morning or I'll have a headache. Yes. Okay guys, question number 10 is, who are your favorite YouTubers? All these questions are kind of hard to answer, but my favorite YouTubers are definitely Mr. Kate and Joey. I've been watching them for years now, but I also love watching Drew from Lone Fox, McKenna from XO McKenna, and also Tina Lay. I just love all their videos and their personalities, and just, they're amazing. Okay, moving on to question number 11. Do you speak any languages, and how well? Yes, I speak Farsi besides English, and I speak it pretty well because, well, I was born and raised there, and I also lived there until I was about 20. Okay, question number 12. Are you single or taken? Absolutely taken, but if you guys have watched my previous videos, you already know this. So yeah. Question number 13. How many siblings do you have? I don't have any siblings. I'm the only child and maybe a little crazy. Okay, so the next question is actually kind of random. It is, do you use a PC or a Mac? So I actually use both. I use a PC for my 9-to-5 job, and I use my Mac for my YouTube videos and my personal stuff, and it's actually kind of challenging switching between the two during the day. Okay, we're down to question number 15, guys, and that is, do you have any bad habits? Yes. I play with my hair a lot, like all the time, and I occasionally pull my hair out, which is horrible. I've tried different things and different methods to stop it, but nothing has really worked, so I'm working on it. So question number 16. What was your dream job as a kid? So this is actually kind of funny. I always wanted to be like an interior designer or decorator, and it's weird how I'm realizing just now that's what I actually want to do, and one of the reasons why I started my YouTube channel. So yeah. Question number 17. Have you moved from home? Where to, and how was the experience? So yes, based on the questions I answered earlier, I moved from Iran to US, specifically LA, when I was 20. And honestly, it was an awesome experience. I know that's kind of weird for some people to hear, but I loved it, and I'm glad that I did. Yeah. So question number 18 is, what is your favorite color? Okay, so this is also hard to pick, but I would say gray, well, which is technically not a color, it's a shade, purple, and navy blue. What is on your bucket list is question number 19. So I would love to travel all over. I don't even have a specific country or place in mind. I just want to travel everywhere, and hopefully after the pandemic. But I know that's kind of a generic answer because I feel like a lot of people love to travel. But the other thing on my bucket list would be skydiving before I'm afraid of heights. So I gotta do that soon. And the last question is, how tall are you? I'm like 5'2.5". So yeah, that's it for the 20 questions of Get to Know Me tag. If you guys want to know anything else about me, ask me in the comments below. But now I'm really excited to talk to you guys about the Persian New Year, or traditions, and also how we decorate and celebrate. So stay with me for the rest of this video. Nowruz is the Persian New Year, which is usually celebrated worldwide on or around March 21st. Nowruz has Iranian and Zoroastrian origins. However, it's been celebrated by diverse communities for over 3,000 years. Nowruz is the day of the vernal equinox, and it marks the beginning of the spring in the northern hemisphere. Nowruz by itself means new day, and it marks the first day of the first month in the Persian calendar. This year is actually going to be the year 1400, and so for us it's the turn of the century, and that's kind of exciting. Now, as for decorating, we'll set up a table arrangement called Haft about a week before the Persian New Year. Once Haft is set, it remains in our homes until the last day of the New Year holidays, which lasts about 13 days. Haft itself is an arrangement of 7 symbolic items whose names start with the letter S that is pronounced as seen in the Persian alphabet. Haft is number 7 in Persian, and the Haft table represents nature. As mentioned, there are 7 primary items on the Haft table that their names start with the letter S. The first one is sabze. Sabze is wheat, barley, or lentil sprouts that are growing in a dish, and it represents rebirth and growth. The second item is samanu. Samanu is wheat sweet pudding, and it represents power and strength. The third item is senjed. Senjed is Persian olive, and it symbolizes love. Item number 4 is somagh. Somagh is a spice that has a pungent, tart, lemony flavor. If you go to a Persian restaurant, you'll probably have this as a side to put on your kebab. Somagh represents sunrise. The fifth item is sirke. Sirke is vinegar, and it symbolizes patience. The sixth item is seeb. Seeb is apple, and it represents beauty. The seventh item is seer. Seer is garlic, and it stands for health and medicine. There are other items on the Haftin table that their names start with the letter S. The first one is sombol. Sombol is hyacinth flower and it represents spring's arrival. Another item that we include in our Haftin is seke. Seke is coin and it symbolizes wealth and prosperity. We also sometimes include sa'at, which is a clock, and it represents time. There are 5 other items that we include on our Haftin table that their names don't start with the letter S, but are nevertheless important to us. The first one is eggs. We actually decorate these similar to Easter eggs, and it symbolizes fertility. Another item is a mirror, and it represents self-reflection. We also include candles, and they symbolize enlightenment. The fourth item is goldfish, and it stands for progress. And last but not least, we include a book of wisdom. When you think about all these items together, you can easily understand why they're an important part of the Iranian New Year. Each of these elements symbolize a lovely concept, and they bring us the newness of a fresh life, just like the earth, which starts a new life by the arrival of spring. Now, as for our traditions, we start spring cleaning about a month before Nowruz. We go shopping for new clothing. We also have other celebrations before and after Nowruz. But the most important part is that we gather and celebrate Nowruz with our families around the Haftin table. I hope that you guys enjoyed this vlog style video and got to know me, my background, and my culture a little bit better. I wish you all a happy Nowruz, and as always, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video.